This is Dave Lombardo from Slayer. The Phantomus records were the ones that pushed me creatively, and those albums to me stick out more than any other because, I mean, I'm known for all this metal stuff, and this was just way out in left field. And I mean, although the Vivaldi, the classical stuff I did, and the rap stuff I did, you know, was good too, but still didn't stick out as much as you know, that one album, you know, the Phantomus records. I have this band called Film that I've been, you know, playing in LA a little bit with, and I have actually a couple shows coming up on my time off. Looking for a deal, but nothing's come up yet. But I'm sure in time something will. It's a power trio. It's almost kind of in the vein of like a kind of Zeppelin kind of style, but it's kind of more driving. It's very, you know, it's hard. It's kind of groovy at times. It's great. Just to be as diverse as a drummer as I can be outside of what I'm known for. That's my goal. It's my main goal. I've always liked different styles of music, and I listen to so many, you know, genres that I could almost, I feel like I could adapt to each of those genres. And I think knowing that I can do that, it kind of drives me to create and see what happens when you mix the two together. I don't know, right now I guess those big 4 shows, you know, were pretty happening. I mean, if that's what you're talking about, right? The big 4 shows were great. Those stick out right now. I mean, 81,000 people, you know, to see 4 bands. I think it's awesome. I don't know, wherever they want to place us. I mean, I'd never asked for that before. I don't see, you know, I should expect something like that. I mean, in metal history, of course, you know, we kind of changed things a little bit, you know, added our own little style to the whole genre that was happening at the time. So.
And development of thrash.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
You know, I mean,
Evolution.
Yeah, exactly.
The evolution of music. We just added another little quirk, a little style. How to learn how to work well with other musicians and their own styles. You know, you really learn their method of operation, and each band has their own member that takes, you know, the bull by the horns and says, okay, let's work on the music, and then, you know, shows it to the other musicians. And I think that's really neat to see, you know, how all that develops. And there's some musicians, you know, that don't get to see that. You know, they stay in the band that they started with and they don't venture out. So I think it's a good thing. Yeah, of course. I mean, not only with the internet, but, you know, the generations of the fans, the different, you know, age groups, you know, how it all started and then started changing to the older fans. And then now you got the old, you know, the 40-year-olds with their kids and everything else in between. You know, and you see girls in the crowd, which is rare for a thrash metal band, or like a concert like this. So it's good.
And you guys are.
Whenever Jeff and Carrie decide to, you know, put it all down on tape, there's really no set time or anything. It's just when it happens, when they get everything together. I'm always into trying to get an album out as soon as possible, or, you know, start on new music without, you know, taking time off. I think too much time off isn't good. You lose momentum. And then to get, you know, started again, it takes a little more effort. Nothing, just with that, there's none of that downtime. When you're self-employed and when you're a musician or an artist, I mean, you're always thinking, you're always working. You know, you're always thinking of new ways to create, you know, some kind of new way to interpret your drums or whatever instrument you play. So I don't know, there's no downtime for me. There can't be. I don't like downtime. I always like to know that at least there's something else, you know, in between, you know, let's say time off, or, you know, that there's always something to look forward to. Yeah, I'm already like looking forward to the rehearsals. You know, okay, I got to get this stuff. You know, I'm starting to work on that. And then I'll be back on tour with Slayer, and I mean, this is a piece of cake because everything's done for me, you know. But the stuff with film, I have to kind of tackle it myself. And so I think it's a lot of fun. It kind of just keeps you going. I like playing. It doesn't matter where.